through it, just had him open down the sideline. Needed to fit one in a little tighter window there, and he couldn't. 3rd down and 9. Meridian fans want some defense. We haven't seen much of that here tonight. And a flag. What are we going to have? Delay a game? It was the back judge that threw the flag. Delay a game. 5-yard penalty. Third and 14, ball's on the 40. 9 seconds to go. 2 plays here for Rigby, and you got to think they got to throw one downfield. They got a Hail Mary in their bag of tricks here. Get one in the end zone here. Got 2 shots at it. Why not? Potentially. Dolfo looking right. Now he comes back to the right and throws it out of bounds. Overshot his receiver again. 4 seconds to go in the game. 4th and 14. What are they going to do? The Meridian team, or the Rigby team, ran to the sideline. Let's see if they're going to kick it away. No, they're going to bring out Forrest Uminski. They're going to put the ball down at around the 42. It's going to be a 50, the 47. And the Warriors are going to talk about this. They call their second timeout. 47-yard line is where they'll put it down. 57-yard kick. Forrest Uminski. At least where he was set up there, it would have been about a 47-yard try. Wow. Let's see if they come out and do this again, or if they use this time to talk about maybe some sort of a Hail Mary or a trick play that they'll run coming out of this timeout. If you're Meridian, you might have been better served just to let him try to kick that thing, because that's one heck of a kick for a high school kid. And I watched him warm up here at halftime, and he's got a pretty good leg, but man, that would be tough, and that's something you can return too, so you never know. But maybe that's what they're going to talk about. If they kick it, we're going to set up a return here. Now, would that be a great way to end this game? Let's see. And nope, now they're going to, they gave them time to think about it. And they're going to drop 5 guys back around between the 15 and the 20-yard line to Meridian. And we got a Hail Mary coming. Adolfo flush to his left. Throws it up in the air. It's short of the goal line, and it is caught by Rigby. And we got a flag. Do we got a flag? Yeah, flag down, right? Right on the straight. There's a hold that we might have just coming back. And if it's a hold by Rigby, which it probably is, we'll just decline it. We're going to go to overtime. It would have been about a 30-yard gain. Instead, it's a penalty. Ends the drive. And let's see, they're talking about it with John Zamberlin, walking him through his options. I'm pretty sure Rigby caught that ball down there, so you would think that they're not going to. Con Danzy caught it. Penalty is declined. Regulation is over, and we go to overtime. And how about that? The first time a drive ends on downs is at the end of regulation. All right, let's go ahead and take a break and come back in about 30 seconds. You're watching one heck of a game on the NFHSnetwork.com. Trying to listen, you can actually hear the referee talk. I take half of my headphone off here. They flip it. Rigby wins the toss, which Will they elect to take the ball, or will they're looking back, the Rigby players are looking back at their coaching staff. What a game here, but I mean, just incredible. Let's check the score just in the other game, and it's Pocatello Highland of Pocatello that earns a trip to play the winner of this one as they defeat Eagle 29-27. So if they hurry up, they could probably get over here and watch the end of this game. So this is essentially the alternating possession until somebody outscores the other team. The ball will be spotted at the 10. Saw Zeke Martinez warming up on the sideline, but looks like Malachi is just fine. Zeke Martinez is the freshman brother of senior quarterback Malachi Martinez, number 3, who runs out into the huddle right now. He relieved his brother for a good part of the season and led the Warriors to several wins. But Malachi is out there. Didn't see that he got hurt at all on that last drive. And they're going to come out in the single wing to the right. Cross Antonacci. Went through, they give it to Del Rio off the right side, and he's banged down at the 5-yard line.
Marco Del Rio on carry.
And Marco Del Rio, who like many of the Warriors was injured for part of the season, and that's one of the things about this Meridian team too, is they fought injuries hard this year and are finally back at full strength and have really picked it up in the playoffs. Martinez under center. To Antonacci off the left side, still fighting, and gets down to about the, we'll call it 1.5, 2-yard line.
With the tackle. 3rd and goal from the 2.
3rd and goal from the 2. Overtime is untimed, so all we got to worry about is down in distance now. Let's see what they do here. They give it to Del Rio off the right side, and he's hit. Dropped in the backfield. Followed by in there playing some defense. The older brother Zeke, and Del Rio knocked down. And what's Coach Zamberlin going to do here? He's got to go for it on 4th and 3. 4th and goal from the 3. He's got to go here. The way Rigby has scored in this game, 3 points isn't going to do it. After back-to-back scores, where we have 2 turnovers on downs. A little confusion. Byington has it, racing for the end zone, and in! Touchdown, Meridian! Wow! Riley Byington shot through a cannon there. Looked like he maybe stopped in the backfield. There was some difficulty as Martinez was hit by Antonacci, somehow got the ball to Byington, who had to literally split 3 defenders on his way into the end zone. Riley Byington in for the touchdown. Meridian up 6 now, 41-35. The snap is down, the kick is up, and it is blocked. Wow, wow, an opportunity for Arsenal to win the game. But his PAT in regulation, they're on their last touchdown was blocked, and this one is blocked too. The snap was a little high, and again, probably not the greatest snap and hold combination, and Arsenal kicked it low, and it was tipped and blocked and comes short of the crossbar, and so it's 41-35.
Rigby has the ball 1st and 10. 1st and goal from the 10-yard line.
Meridian up 6. Rigby with their chance now in the first overtime. And let's see, offsides, is it on the offense or the defense? There was movement on both sides, but who came first? And it's called on the defense. So that'll move it up 5 yards. First and goal now from the 5.
So the first and goal to the 5-yard line for Rigby.
First and goal from the 5. Adolfo out of the shotgun. Gives it to Falavai. He's bottled up. Fights forward. Gets a couple. Maybe, yeah, just really going to put him down at. Now about a half yard. Thought maybe he was going to break free there, but he couldn't. And it brings up second and goal from about the, well, it's still at the 5. Meridian stopped Rigby on their last possession. Could they possibly do it here? It'd be long odds. Adolfo rolling his right. He's got plenty of room to run. He's going to go for it and goes in for the touchdown. Tiger Adolfo plunges across the goal line. And they're going to say touchdown Rigby. So it comes down to the leg of Forrest Uminski. The senior kicker boots it through, and Rigby will win a thriller. If he misses it or it's blocked, and the kick is no good! Wide right! And this game goes on into another overtime period. I've never seen anything like this in all my life broadcasting football games. Wow! This is insane, so says producer Dallas Ham, and I would agree, my friend. This is complete insanity. I can't keep track of all this. Oh, wow, what a fun football game. Oh, my gosh. And we are even at 41.
We're going to another overtime, folks.
Wide right as the lefty Kaminsky essentially just hooked that kick. And holy cow, as Harry Carey would say. Yeah, Highland beat Eagle 29-27. So the Rams await the winner of this game. If Meridian wins, this game will be in the Treasure Valley. If Rigby wins, it'll be, of course, in eastern Idaho with the two teams from District 5 and 6. But, well, for now, at least, we got one more overtime. And I will tell you, this is probably the best high school football game I have ever seen. This is one heck of a game. Meridian, just a few weeks ago, was 5-3. Now they're playing for a state championship. It's Rigby with the football from the 10. To give the follow-by running right. He might just run right into the end zone, and he does. Touchdown. 10-yard touchdown run. And there's a flag down at about the 2. Well, it's down at the 1, then they moved it back to the 2. So chances are this is going to be a hold. And the reason they moved that flag is because they wanted at the spot of that hold, and that's where they marked it 10 yards from. Hold. Called against Rigby, and that moves the ball back 10 yards, and they set it at the 13. Bring up first down and goal now from the 13. Adolfo out of the shotgun. 3 wide receivers to the bottom. They give it to Falavai. Again, he's going to run to the right. And this time he's going to run out of bounds.
Falavai on the carry.
at the 5. It'll bring up second down. Gain of 8 on the play.
About a 8-yard gain.
Holy Toledo. Holy
Second
cow.
goal from the
Holy
5-yard
Toledo.
line.
Holy moly. This has been one heck of a game. Two to the left, two to the right, and receivers. Adolfo fakes to the left, goes right, and he's horse collared down, drugged down right at around the 1.5. Gooley was there. Also Pinkerman there. Third down and goal.
Third and goal from the 1.
Ball on the 1. Gain of 4 by Adolfo. In this similar situation in the first half, he got under center and just dove over his big lineman there for the touchdown. Let's see if they go back to that play. This place is packed. In fact, the crowd has grown as the game has gone on, especially around the end zone. I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but capacity crowd here. Adolfo has to pick it up off the ground, got it, and dove in and down at the 1. Down at about the 1 foot line. The snap was low. He did the smart thing to stay on his feet, picked it up and dove forward, and the ball is literally almost touching the goal line. Now Falavai snuck one in the first half in this situation. The ball was about the half-yard line. They're going to put him under center. I should say Adolfo under center. He goes forward and he wedges into the... Still no call. They're looking for the ball. They want to see where it is, and they call touchdown. Good call there by the official. Walked in. He saw the body go in, but he wanted to make sure the ball was across the goal line. Saw it where he wanted to see it to call the touchdown. So 47-41. They're going to go for 2 here. Try to tack on the 2, making an 8-point lead. Adolfo with the running back to his left. That's Falavai. And the timeout called by Rigby. We'll take a quick break, catch our breath, get a sip of water, and be back in a moment as Rigby will attempt a 2 on the NFHSnetwork.com.
Timeout Rigby.
All right, Rigby going for 2 here.
Rigby
47-41. Trying to take an 8-point lead. Adolfo barks a couple signals to his line. Empty backfield. He ran the ball in this, he's Falavai to his right. He's going to keep it. He's going to roll right. He's going to flip one into the middle, and he's got his guy. Coons catches it for the 2, and it's now a full 8-point lead, 49-41. Great patience there by Adolfo. He had the tight end Danzy running a flat route there right along the goal line. I think that's who he wanted to go, but he saw he was covered at the last minute. Checked back to his second option, hit Coons right in the breadbasket for the 2-point conversion. And Adolfo running to his right and then came back across his body and hit that second option in Coons. And now Meridian has the ball back. They got to get 6 and then 2 to keep this game going. Antonacci runs into a wall, gets about a yard. And again, I think Qualify, Zeke, who's playing defense now, has made some good plays. Doesn't play a ton of defense, but because he's so important on offense, but in a game like this right now, you're going to get all your best players out there on the field. Meridian's got to get the touchdown and the 2-pointer. First things first. Martinez rolling to his right, looking for somebody. Has his guy at the good job there by Antonacci. Kept the play alive, caught the ball at the goal line, and now Meridian needs the 2-pointer to tie. Wow! So Antonacci catches the 9-yard TD pass. And it's 49 to 47. Meridian's going to talk about this. They call a timeout. This is the game right here, folks. They need to get in from 3 yards away to keep this baby going. Great play there by Martinez, extending it with his feet. Everybody was covered downfield, and as Martinez started running towards the line of scrimmage, the underneath coverage ran towards him, which left Antonacci open at the goal line for the touchdown. What a thriller. We're in our second overtime right now. Meridian scores here on the 2-pointer, and we go to a third. If they don't, Rigby will go back into the state title game for the 3rd year in a row and try to win their 2nd championship in 3 years. What a game. Mia Miller operating the camera. Dallas Ham, our producer. My name is Vincent Trimboli, and this has been a pleasure. Let's keep it going. Why not? Both stands on their feet, which they have been most of this second half. Martinez under center. He's going to roll to his right. He's got his guy out there. Good. 2-pointer to Riley. Wow. (49 to 49). And we'll head to another overtime period. I mean, this has just been indicative of the whole game. Back and forth we go. You block a PAT, we'll block a PAT. You make 2, we'll make 2. Holy smokes. And we'll do it all over again from the 10. It'll be Meridian's offense against Rigby's defense. Martinez with the wing to his left, under center. Let's see if they give it to Byington here on the wing play. No, they're going to roll it to the right. Martinez is going to step up, and he's sacked for the 2nd time tonight. Dropped at the 13th.
Qualify with the sack. 2nd goal from the 13-yard line.
So 3rd down and goal from about the 14. We'll call it a 4-yard loss on that last play. Byington on the end around up to about the 10. Third down now. Meridian's got 2 plays here to cover about 10 yards and get in for the touchdown. Call it 11 if they're going to score, because the ball is spotted there at the 11.
Third and goal from the 11-yard line.
Byington has a couple of touchdowns tonight. Antonacci to the left. They're out of the spread. They fake the handoff. They throw it into the corner of the end zone. Up for the reception and incomplete. Riley went high for it, but it went through his hands, and it brings up 4th down and goal from the 11. Holy cow. Both of these teams have to be getting tired by now, and maybe a little fatigue setting in here for Meridian, who has had about a third of the possession tonight in terms of time of possession. Quickly look at my numbers, but the possession was really heavily in the favor of Rigby. But here we go. This is the game, at least. Timeout called by Rigby.
Timeout, Rigby.
I guess it's not the game, but boy, the way Rigby's been scoring the ball and the dominance of their offensive line, Meridian's got to find a way to get this ball in the end zone. Now, the way this game has gone, Meridian will probably step up on defense and stop them, because anything you can do, I can do equally as well, has been kind of the theme of this game. It's just like neither team is willing to concede. It's been all offense in this game. There has been no turnovers, just a couple of sacks. Lots of tackles for loss, but there has only been 1 turnover and downs in this game, and that was at the end of regulation. Other than that, every team has scored. There's been 3 blocked PATs and 1 missed PAT. Each team has made a couple of 2-point conversions. And here we go, 4th and goal. Martinez rolling to the left. He's being blitzed. He throws it out there, and it's tipped away. Incomplete pass, broken up by the Trojans. That might have been Ryder Thompson who knocked it away. We can see Riley was open for a second, and the defensive back broke on the ball and knocked it away at the last moment. Yeah, well, now Meridian's got to stop them. They still got a chance, but it's the first time that Meridian has turned the ball over on downs in this game. If you're Rigby, you could literally bring your kicker out and try this, but, you know, the kicking's been a bit of an adventure, so they're going to try to get it in the end zone. They give it to Followby, cuts back to the 5, gains 5. We are in the 3rd overtime. Rigby scores here, and they win the game. They just shut Meridian down, turned them over on downs for the first time in the game. Followby has it up the middle, surging for the goal line, spinning and stopped short about half yard.
Right down by number 7, Nathan Reynolds. Just short, the 3rd and goal from about the 1-foot line.
Adolfo keeps it and goes in, but a late flag comes in from behind. Adolfo goes in for the touchdown. Now let's see what the business is with the laundry on the field. There's a hanky down at about the 8. False start. That'll move him back 5. And it'll be 3rd and goal. Ball spotted at the 6. 3rd and 6. So let's see if that penalty looms large here, or if Rigby will make it a moot point by getting the ball across. Adolfo out of the shotgun. Fall of Idaho's left. He puts man in motion. That's Lords. They're going to roll that way. They pitch in underneath. This present a big play. And it's Gwilliam who knocks down the tight end, Danzy. They go to the well again on that play and almost score. And they're going to bring out the kicker here, it looks like. Well, what are they doing? 4th down, ball in the 2. Nope. Let's see. Yep. Can't tell. Okay. Now Meridian's going to use the timeout here. I couldn't tell if the kicker was out there. And this is basically an extra point. I'm surprised they don't try to kick this, but kicking has been kind of an adventure in this game. When the kickers have needed it the most because of snaps and one shank, they haven't been able to get it in either a block or a missed PAT. And so Armando Gonzalez electing to try to get the 2 yards behind that big, powerful offensive line, which has been dominant all night. And I think that's a good call, because your playmakers have been doing it for you all night, whether it's Adolfo or Falavai or getting a pass to Danzy. Maybe you give Adolfo a run pass option here, get him out to the outside, right or left, and give him the opportunity to either run it in or flip a short pass to one of his receivers, or maybe to that big tight end, Con Danzy. The offense stays on the field. 3 running backs will surround the quarterback, Tiger Adolfo. 4th down and goal. Adolfo's going to keep it. He dives forward and in for the touchdown. And Rigby will be headed back to the state championship game for the 3rd consecutive year, winning a thriller in overtime by the final score of 55-49. A triple overtime thriller. A game nobody in this stadium will ever forget. One of the greatest high school football games you will ever see. Rigby comes on the road, and Tiger Adolfo dives over the pile from about 1.5 yards out for the touchdown.
Again, fans, remember we will be doing the 3rd place.
And 55-49 is your final. What a game. And if you're John Zamberlin and the Meridian Warriors, boy, you feel awful right now, but you got nothing to hang your hat about, because that's one of those games where there's about 150 winners out there on the field right now between those 2 teams. And somebody's got to lose, and what a tough way to go down if you're Meridian. They finished the season with an 8-4 record. Rigby improves to 10-1. Meridian with one of the best defenses in the state. Rigby as well. They were only giving up 14 points a game. Meridian 11, and it was all offense here tonight. And in the end, senior Tiger Adolfo, the Rigby quarterback, dives over the top for the winning score. And we'll go ahead and take a break, catch our breath, and talk a little bit about the coming up state championship game, and it'll be an all-East state championship this year. We will take a break and be back in a moment as the Rigby Trojans are headed back to the state championship game after defeating Meridian by the final of 55-49 in triple overtime.